Ta-da! It works now. Doesn't work. I mean, it's okay. All right. Let's check my stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And let's look at gold one more time. All right, so Taran Singh is saying much better, mate. What's going on, GJ? I mean, GJ is doing its thing right now. It's very close to a rejection, 4-hour rejection area. It it has been pretty bullish. I mean, there is no signs of sell yet. To call out a sell right now is just illogical for me. I have to wait. 15-minute candles are printing high highs and higher lows, respecting the lows and breaking the high. And the previous 15-minute candle also closed with a wick on the top, showing signs of continuation. Technically, I can actually take a buy right now because it makes sense. The wick can be filled, and with pre-New York volume, it can push up. With anticipation of New York volume, I mean, it can push up, but the actual volume is going to show up in the next 27 minutes. So I'm kind of waiting here to see if there's going to be any rejection at the top or what's going to happen. So on a 4-hour point of view, gold here is a flipping, which is a good sign. If gold is to flip bullish, we do have a pretty good target on the upside. We can actually push up all the way up till this top part of the channel and even break it if there's enough volume that persists in the market. On a Tuesday's market, we do have clear traffic on the left hand side. That's something to look out for. Hourly candle is rejecting the bottom at this point in time very clearly and has 26 minutes left for its close. So kind of waiting here. Not rushing any position, kind of waiting. A potential retest area, almost sort of a tap has been done, a retest has been done. Maybe it's not enough, so it's just kind of have to wait. 15-minute candle has almost engulfed the previous candle. We do have a clear support area, so we have to wait. Have to wait for the volume. And GJ rushing for a buy on the very top of the most recent market could be illogical, to be honest. You know, if you're actually taking a buy right now, very close to this rejection area, I mean, what are you trying to achieve, right? Maybe when candle starts closing above 157.920, then you can think about achieving the upper range. But right now, it's a good idea to wait for a support. A support is something that you want to wait for. A clear support. Clear support. Yeah, gold is looking very good for buys right now. I'm not in a buy yet, just waiting. Kind of waiting. I mean, 1 hour candle closing bullish. That's going to be a very good sign. I mean, if this candle closes bullish somehow, the next candle does have potential to push up. And that's what I'll actually anticipate and wait for. Rushing into a buy right now could be a very early entry. 5-minute candles are printing bullish, which is very good. It's starting to finish bullish. Kind of have to wait. I mean, whoever took a buy looking at this 15-minute clear support around this potential retest area was a valid idea. I mean, stop loss would have been below the previous candle's low, anticipating candles to retest the daily high in about 40 pips away from the entry point. It has moved 17 pips from that entry already, so it might actually push up. And lucky enough, if candles don't retrace before the market open, it might as well break this daily high. That could be the case here. All right, so on YouTube, Tadio Sina says, do you think we will feel that huge daily wick on GJ? Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. GJ daily wick. Yeah, we have filled the wick already on a daily sort of a time frame. Have the wick, the most recent immediate wick. Yes, we have filled that already. This, on the other hand, as we talked about, obviously, I've pointed out some of the early rejection points, such as 140, 159, 400. That's one of the points of interest in GJ. Just give me a second. Yep, 140, 159, 400, and this area in a whole is a rejection area. This right here, from here to here, is a rejection area. The price is dipping back in that rejection area. Why is it dipping back? Well, the orders from the bottom have to go somewhere, right? And that's one of the potential areas where it might dump from. That could be the area from where it could start dumping, because that was the same area we dumped on the 2016 June, right? So if that is the case, kind of have to be aware about that fact. And buying without a support, maybe that's not a good idea. Not a good idea, especially when after the bank open, 5 minutes, or right 5 minutes after the bank open, we have this news conference. Bailey, Mr. Bailey from Bank of England, he's speaking. So that might spike a pound yen somewhere. It's definitely bullish. I mean, the bias hasn't changed yet, but it's a good scenario to see a support before we buy, right? Wait for a support. Just wait for a support. All right, so gold is pretty bullish right now. I missed the trade here. Bad, huh? T pips. 4-hour candles flipping, which is good. 4-hour candle is finally flipping. Bum, bum, bum. 7920, 159, 400. Is this here? Tin. It's actually pretty sad for us because from the October 31st, man, it's gonna be late night. For most of me, Sabine, it's gonna be super late.
Yeah, we're gonna have like extra coffee.
Exactly.
We're gonna need like not just triple, maybe quadruple shot.
Quadruple shots, yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah. Yesterday, like I was waiting for the trade. I fell asleep on the chair.
Oh no. Yeah. We call it a day. Sabine and me, we call it a day. Oh my god.
And there was nothing there yesterday.
Yes.
Musab was not here in Discord yesterday, right?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
not
I
here.
was just there's nothing going on, so I was just
Nothing.
watching
Just
something
renting.
else. So I was just watching Netflix and like just watching the chart at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah, it was rangy, super rangy. Yeah, pound yen moved
Well,
up. Yeah, go on.
yesterday the market was rangy since Asian season, so I think I was hoping for some like good volume in New York season or at least MISC, but there was no movement at all.
No movement, exactly. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. But yeah, today, I mean, we pushed up pretty hard, 60 pips. Pretty good. Okay, okay. Some sort of problem in YouTube. I gotta fix the Wi-Fi, as mods have said. To the Wi-Fi, okay. To
Which Wi-Fi are you on?
TPG.
TPZ. What's the speed?
I think it's 20, 35, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's time for you to upgrade.
Yeah.
I think you need like at least 50 Mbps for streaming.
I think I bought it for 40 Mbps or something.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, sometimes it shows 20 in the day. Let me check the speed. Internet speed. Because I had this system update on the background on, right? I used to put it off. I used to just turn it off, but I forgot today. And the internet is like shit. Literally shit. It's only showing me like 12, 13. Okay, it's saying 14 download and 14 upload. But it's just killing it. Literally killing it. Oh, okay. So I actually set my Wi-Fi to metered connection and it's working well now.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just the random updates happening in the background.
Yeah, exactly. $7 minutes away from the market open, and GJ is rejecting 157.920. We want to see some sort of support here. On a 15-minute, there is a support, but is the New York market going to be happy about this price? Maybe not. So we might see a retracement in GJ or anything else. See what's gonna happen. Are we gonna shoot up? Are we gonna just relax over there? So gold is starting its bullish movement here. If this 30-minute candle closes bullish, man, we do have chances of pushing up even higher. Hourly candle, beautiful retest.
Do you have NBN or is this fiber optic?
I think this is NBN in our whole apartment building. It's, I think, NBN.
You can try changing maybe to Vodafone or something too.
Do you think
be
so? Vodafone?
some issues with the provider.
Aha.
Yeah, I'm using Vodafone now. It's good.
Yeah. Probably Vodafone, yeah.
Vodafone is also IS3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Vodafone NBN. So I think you already have a router, so you don't need to get that. So you don't need to pay anything upfront.
Aha.
You can just change the provider to Vodafone, and you can just connect to your old router
Aha.
that you already have. So are you on contract or anything?
No, I think it's free. I can exit anytime.
Yeah, then that's fine. Let's see how it goes.
Wow, GA is looking good. Sales here. Sales.
first and foremost, a big.
All right, so pound yen is rejecting 157.920 this point of time. Looks like the NY market is not happy by the price. Tracing pretty heavy, so as long as price stays above 157.345, I think it's still bullish for the day. We're just waiting here. Wait in. Gold seems pretty bullish. Bullish gold here. Right. We are 1 minute away from the market open here. 1 minute away. 1 minute away. All right, so this is the market open right here. In the next exact 5 minutes, we have this Bailey's conference happening. Pound yen seems pretty bullish. 4 hour seems bullish. 2 hour seems bullish. Previous hourly candle closed with a wick on the top showing signs of continuation, but very close to 157.920, just hanging around there. And the same thing on a 30-minute sort of a time frame. It's hanging around there. I mean, if this 30-minute candle closes bullish, seems like there's a support here. Candles are printing higher highs and higher low. Yeah. Pound yen seems bullish. Very bullish. Our gold as well, on the other hand. Yeah, gold. Oh, you're in gold buys. Beautiful.
Yeah, I entered on the break of the high on the 30-minute.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, GG is rejecting the top. 157.920. It's rejecting it. Gold is pretty bullish. Previous hourly candle closed bullish with a rejection wick at the bottom. Technically, this hourly candle should be dipping lower, just like the previous candle. It should be making a low wick, then pushing up. Obviously, it's a very confident bullish support, bullish posture. For a safer entry, for a safer position, I would love to see this hourly candle in its first 15 minutes out of the hourly candle make a low wick. Then I might take a position. We're kind of waiting here. And so I'm using my magic keys again at the side. I'm trying to apply risk according to the market structure now. So on gold, because I want to practice more execution on gold than anything else. I think I've been hesitating on execution on gold. I've been seeing setups for a long time now, and execute on the part of execution, man, I need to execute, right? So no matter what structure that is, as long as it makes sense. So for the easy risk calculation and stuff, I'm using magic keys, which has been pretty handy. I took a trade around let's take the trade. Oh yeah, I took a trade somewhere around here. Around here. And I exit on the top. That was good. 20 pips trade gave me a small profit, but that was good. It was a matter of execution. It was a matter of clear traffic, clear structure, execution, and just that's it. Letting the market play out, and that's what happened. Pound yen still hanging around there. Five-minute candles on pound yen printing side by side. Not a good position to be in pound yen. If anybody's buying right now, right here on the top, not a good idea. Gold is bullish. Beautiful. Pound USD. Pound AUD is more bearish now.
And secured.
Beautiful. Nice. That was a good execution. Very good execution.
Yeah, I was waiting for the 30-minute to like form a low wick and then flip. When that happened and broke the high, I just entered.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. From here, 10 pips, easy 10 pips. Wow, that's beautiful. That's all you need. You know, that's all you need to be profitable. And every day, just imagine every day taking 10 pips, 12 pips, 20 pips out of the market and getting out of the market, and knowing the fact that, hey, you know what? I controlled my position fully, and I entered and I exited, and that's it. That's the end of the story.
Yep.
So the first 6 minutes of the market, the Bailey's conference looks like we haven't seen anything volatile in pound yen. Gold has been pushing up now, waiting for Bailey's conference. That's what I'm waiting for. The Great Resignation. Yep, pound yen looks like it could push up here. Just need some sort of a volume release in pound yen. So Bailey, I'm waiting for Bailey's conference. Mr. Bailey. All right, so we are here. Okay. Bailey, the macro financial impacts of climate change and the net zero transition. Okay, this doesn't mean shit. Yep, pound yen starting to push up here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We'd love to see a 15-minute candle close at least above 157.920 at that point in time. If a 15-minute candle closes, man, my execution, well, I will execute, 100% execute at that point in time. But right now, it's just waiting. Patiently waiting, that's it. Patiently waiting. Waiting.
Hmm?
For candle coming to a close in the last few minutes, what might happen is this 4-hour candle might retrace, and that retracement could be the New York liquidity grab. Now, that's something I've seen in the past, and if that's going to happen right now, that's the best, because that means the market's going to give me a better opportunity than this top. Taking an entry on the high, a very high, is just something that I don't want to do right now. Obviously, there's a clear traffic on the left-hand side on my broker's liquidity feed, but I'm waiting for my 15-minute candle to close. A very clear rule for entry. 5-minute candle closed above with a wick on the top showing signs of continuation. We are pushing up here. Looks like we're going to skip, and we're just going to push up here. Very nice. Just gotta wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Nice. Nice. Wow. Are pushing. Beautiful. Dang. All right, so this is the first 15-minute out of the hourly candle. We are 12 minutes in the market already. The volume is picking up. Volume is getting higher and higher every second here. Gold was bullish, and that's what happened. Potential retest area was in about hit. This 15-minute candle was one of the signs of bullish continuation. I was waiting for this candle to kind of close decent, with a decent wick on the top showing signs of continuation. Close a pretty strong bullish candle. If this candle would have closed somewhere around here, I would have taken an entry here because that would have been the second candle that would have closed bullish. I mean, it closed bullish very close to this resistance, and I didn't want to give it a chance over there. Well, my buddies, my friends here in our group, they did cut some buys somewhere around here. 17 pips, 10 pips, beautiful entry. Pound yen. So pound yen is happening. Pound yen. Any. All right, so the first 15 minute out of the hourly candle closing bullish above 157.920 and closing with a wick on the top, a very good sign. Right, so we'd love to see the next 15-minute candle make a low before moving up here above 157.920. I might execute a buy. I also know the fact that we are getting closer to this 4-hour candle close, and what candles might do is this 4-hour candle might retrace because this is the higher time from candle close, and the next candle might move through this candle's top wick. Right, so if you get that idea, well, you have definitely noted price action. This is the market open. First 15 minutes of the market open here. 30-minute candle looking good. Previous 15-minute candle closed bullish, as we talked about. Let's see. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da. Let's open calc. Calc. We can. Done.
gold flew up. Holy shit.
Yeah, gold was retracing for that. And that's what's happening. Now one of the points of interest is this top part of the channel. If not this area, it's going to be this gray area on the top. Very interesting
Yes.
here. Couldn't catch the buy. Oh my god, come on. 60 pips. 60 pips. All right, so one of the ways to catch it, now when I look back into it, one of the ways to catch it was to read this rejection. Potential retest area was never tapped. Almost about the vicinity was tapped, which was one of the signs. 15-minute candle almost engulfed. The next 15-minute candle didn't make the low wick, but that was one of the risky execution area. But if not that, somewhere around here. Because it moved in about 38 pips after all. Yeah, the structure was there. The bullish structure was definitely there. Definitely there. All right, so pound yen. Looking at pound yen right now. 30 minutes about to close. The final hour of the 4 hour. 15-minute candle almost about to break the high. I'm thinking about a buy on the break of the high. 5-minute candles printing high, low. All right, so what I've done is I've actually opened up a position right here. Happened. Yep. I am in a buy right now.
Already
now.
in that.
Beautiful. This is going to be a risk management trade right here. A simple risk management trade. Let's see. Buy has been executed. Beautiful. Are pushing. Are pushing. Ooh, gold is rejecting the top again. Interesting. At this point in time, I mean, one of the risk management practice could be closing half of the position once this candle breaks its own low. That could be the sign that, hey, you know what? Maybe risk management is there to save the day. You know, execution is one of the part, but taking control over your trade, taking control over your loss is something that is definite to be practiced. All right, so right now pound yen is pretty bullish. Candles printing high highs and high lows. There has been a support. First 15-minute candle out of the hourly candle closed bullish of a 157.920, and the second 15-minute candle is bullishing up. So all I'm expecting is, let's see if I'm going to get 30 pips out of this trade. This happen. 30 pips out of this. Wow, gold is rejecting the top. Beautiful.
Dinosaurs.
Did you say something, Motsu?
No.
All right, so at this point in time, are in the first few minutes of the market open, and candles retracing pretty heavy. retracing pretty heavy. So if this 15-minute candle is to break its own low, I'm going to close half the position right there. And I've got my magic keys on my fingers. Is ready to go. Go.
Oh my god, gold. Damn.
Okay.
It'll make a big candle.
That is spicy.
I got out at the right time.
All right. It's very spicy right now. If this 30-minute candle closes bearish in this fashion, well, we might push down. We might as well push down. Wow. All right, so this 15-minute candle is retracing pretty heavy. So what I'm thinking about is I'm thinking about risk management here. So I have my magic keys on the go and waiting. Got some chart here. Chart and journal. Oh, that's a journal. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I should have kept it at the journal.
All right, so
Oh yeah,
bullish tracement, 30-minute rejected, 30-minute close bullish, beautiful, and entered 30-minute, beautiful, and exited at 10 pips. Nice, nice exit. A very good
oh
exit.
yeah, that was amazing except for me.
Yeah. All right, so look at the 30-minute
I
rejecting the
was
top.
thinking of
Wow.
yeah, I was looking for leaving a runner running, but then I thought like even the 4 hour is closing, so I was like, nah, I just exited.
Yeah. Plus, we have a pound CPI tomorrow. Okay. Pound should be stronger from tomorrow. Retail sales. Friday, retail sales for pound. Okay. Pound is strengthening. Wow, gold. Gold is rejecting in about vicinity, you know, rejected in about the top channel, and rejected in about the potential retest area. Yeah. So 30-minute candle in pound yen is about to close in the next 2 minutes. Very interesting. Question is this 30-minute candle going to stay bullish or is it going to reject the top? It's actually going to stay bullish. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, 5-minute candle still previous 5-minute candle closed with a wick on the top. Seems like a rejection, but obviously we are maintaining a bullish sign here. 15-minute candle has not broken its own low yet. Still chances of flipping bullish here. Let's see. All right, pound USD showing signs of bearish posture here. Pound USD not very good for pound. Pound AUD has been bullish. For sales in pound AUD didn't happen, never happened, right? Gold previous 30-minute candle close rejected the top, closed with a very heavy rejection on the top. Now, if this 30-minute candle is to do something similar like the previous candle, we might as well push down. It's clearly rejecting the top, so I have to wait. Or pound yen, because I'm in pound yen trade right now. So 30-minute candle somehow closed bullish here with a wick on the top. That's actually a good sign. That was the first half of the candle. The first half of the candle usually is a liquidity grab or is the push in the opposite direction, right? So I was anticipating a bullish move, but never saw a downside movement. It just started pushing up, breaking 157.920 at this point in time, looking bullish. I'm in the position, but actively thinking about risk management. So one of the ways to practice risk management here could be once this candle starts breaking the previous 15-minute candle's low, that could be the point where I can actually close half. And that's what I'm about to do. Let's see. $30 still looking bullish. Gold rejecting, pound USD, something similar. Haven't seen that release of volume yet. There isn't that release of volume yet. New York session. New York volume. Yeah, pound yen, it's still looking good for buys. It's still looking good for the position, but it's just retracing. I just don't like what I'm seeing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close half right here. Closing half right here because I just don't like the way it's moving. Yeah, so whenever I threaten my position, that's it just tends to move in my way. Come on. Yep, closing half right here. Close half of the position. Still in it. Closed half. Closed half. Pound USD starting to reject the top. Pound USD and pound yen are quite correlated, to be honest. It tends to move in the same direction oftentimes, especially around the high volume time. There's no news event around and everything is normal. It tends to correlate a lot, almost about 80%. So yeah, pound USD is rejecting the top. I'm noting these things down as well. There's still possibilities for pound yen to push up, but maybe not just now. Maybe the 4-hour candle is closing and there's going to be some retracement. So that's what I'm anticipating here. So at this point in time, I've actually closed the full position. Closed the full position. Didn't feel comfortable about what was happening and closed the full position right here. Executed a buy. I mean, this has been a risk management trade. I mean, I'm definitely okay about it. So closing a position, controlling your loss is a big essence in risk management. You have to know how to close your position. Right, so at this point in time, candles are breaking the low. Still possibilities to push up, as we talked about, but I'm not okay about what's happening, so I'm closing the position. Yeah, this is the close of the 4-hour. Candles might retrace even heavier before the next candle could just go like fuck you and just push up. So yeah, that's what's happening. More interested in gold right now. Alright, so the previous 30-minute candle in gold closed with a very rejection wick on top. Actually getting interesting. 36 minutes in the market. Yep, pound yen is retracing pretty heavy. So the idea in general was not a nice idea to buy at the very top, especially when the support was on a smaller time frame. The volume didn't show as anticipated. So one of the best things to do on the go was risk management, and that's what we practiced. Just risk management. Wasn't happy about the way how the candles were printing. It was supposed to move up as anticipated, didn't move. So risk management is the winner, right? So we have to practice risk management, 100% risk management. All right, pound USD moving down, similar to pound USD. Pound yen is moving down as well. Interesting. Yeah, pretty boring here. Pretty boring. Pretty boring. So now gold again one more time. It's doing backflip, somersault. It's doing all of its gymnastic here. So just be aware of gold right now.
So it's just gold being gold.
Yeah, exactly. There's kind of mixed signal in gold. On a 4 hour, it's still showing signs of upside movement. It's respecting the previous 4 hour candle's low and this potential retest area. This 4 hour candle is about to close in the next 18 minutes. The real question is, in the next 18 minutes, is this 4 hour candle going to close bearish? A confident bearish candle with a wick at the bottom, or is it going to flip bullish? If it's going to flip bullish, so are we still bullish? If we are bullish, why is it giving mixed signal on 2 hour? On 2 hour, rejecting the top. Also seems like a bullish support. On a 1 hour, clearly rejecting the top and is bearish right now. Kind of mixed signals. On a 30-minute as well, clearly bearish. This 30-minute candle trying to reject the top. We will see. We will see in the next 45 minutes what's going to happen. In the next 45 minutes. Oh, actually, we had this minor news release on USD. Building permits and housing starts. And the numbers turned out to be bad. That's why gold was quite volatile. That's why it was doing its somersaults. Now it makes sense. Oh, wow, look at pound yen here. Pound yen is almost about to do a fake out on the top. Is rejecting the top. Wow, that was a good exit. Look at the exit here. Took a buy, moved up 4 pips, and started retracing. Didn't like it. Close half, close another half, and that was the end of the story. So risk management is there to save the day. A risk management practice today. As Kevin Marine says, journaling that trade, what are some possible explanation it didn't work out? The possible explanation is, well, the structure was there. If we have to look into that trade in a way that why we took it, well, this is why we took it. The most recent price action from a support bias was a buy, as price was printing high highs and high lows. There was a most recent support area right here on a 15-minute, exactly around 157.920. We broke above that area. That was the area above which we wanted to execute a buy. and candles close with a wick on the top. Now that's a regular price action which we want to see before taking a buy. A recent support area candle closing with a wick on the top, and the next candle did not make a decent wick at the bottom, just broke the high, and that was the execution area. It was more like a impulsive buy, but there was a structure, there was a buffering time given to it, and it didn't work out. But one of the ways to just practice execution and risk management was looking at the lows, and that's what we did. So this was clearly a risk management trade. That's how you should journal it. So journaling should be, well, you waited for the first 15-minute candle to close, and that's what happened. The next 15-minute candle, that's the 30-minute, the first half of the hour candle. Well, it moved up, but the body was getting smaller. And guess what happened? The next candle started breaking the low. That's a clear sign of risk management. And that's what happened, and we executed risk management right there. Now, at this point in time, it can push up, but it's just dodgy. It's looking very dodgy at this point in time. Taking a buy right now doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to wait, especially because this is the 4-hour candle close. We also talked about this idea. This is a price action to note down, obviously. 4-hour candle or higher time frame candles at the time of close, it tends to retrace a little heavier than usual, and we get a little bit retracement, and that's not good, right? So that's just unfortunate, I would say, and that's just the regular price action. Sometimes there's no retracement, there's just continuation. Sometimes there's retracement only for the candles to move further in that direction later in the next volume time. So maybe also because of the Bailey's news conference, it was kind of stale, nothing much happening. But yeah, right now there's actually nothing happening. Prices ranging side by side. The next volume time is NYSE. More than likely, you know what's going to happen? The New York market volume is going to be released only at that time, NYSE. It might be worth it, because yesterday NYSE was bullshit. Nothing happened. We had to call it a day. But pound yen today could be worth it. And waiting. That's it. Waiting game is on. Gold is ranging side by side.
GU is flipping.
GU. Oh yeah. GU. I think as long as this 4-hour candle in GU closes above 1380.70, we have a very high chance of pushing up. Candles need to close above 1380.70. That's it. 1380.70.
It's just retracing because 4 hour is closing.
Exactly. All right, so we are 50 minutes in the market and we haven't seen any volume yet. Some heavy rejection, which is obviously pound yens and gold's ultimate behavior. Heavy rejection is what pound yen and gold does every single time. So if at this point in time, if pound yen is actually rejecting this 157.920 sort of area, that is a 4-hour rejection area from the left hand side, we might get some sell as well. It's risky, it's definitely risky, but scalping sales opportunity, well, yeah, have to keep our eyes open for that. Definitely have to keep our eyes open. All right, I can't see the left hand side traffic, but it's okay. We're gonna work with whatever we are made available with. So yeah, have to wait to see how this 4-hour candle is gonna close in the next 7 minutes. How is this 4-hour candle going to close in the next 7 minutes? Wow, that was a really good risk management. Look at the trade. That was a very good risk management. Our Kevin Marine says, thanks for the explanation. Also appeared to be a daily resistance around 158.017. Oh, okay. All right, so let's have a look at that. 8017. Yeah, I can't really see the left-hand side traffic. That just sucks. Definitely sucks. Oh, yep, definitely. Anything above 157.690 is a rejection area. And it's not just any rejection area, it's a very heavy rejection area. Look at this. 239 pips of rejection. Let's just call it 240 pips. 240 pips of rejection on the top from this to this area. I mean, yeah, rejection is anticipated.
Hourly is engulfing the previous candle on GJ.
Wow. This 2-hour candle is
I
definitely
think the market is flipping.
Yep, go on.
No. I just think that it's just flipping. The 1-hour engulfing candle shows clear rejection to 157.920.
Yeah. That's right. That's actually right. Yeah, I'm also thinking about sales. Obviously, sales are going to be a little bit risky, but we will see because we wanna scale into the volume. That's the end of the story, you know. Volume is the key. All right, so gold heading up again one more time. Gold is just grabbing liquidity and heading up in its course. We do have a lot of clear target on the left hand side to move through. My ultimate target in gold is 1794.90. 1794.90. Now USD is bearish. All right. Pound yen is also rejecting the top.
I think gold could be good buys if 30-minute closes above 1782.
Yeah. All So on YouTube, Nasri Amari says, if I have $1,000 in my balance, how many lot size should I place to gain $150 on 10 pips? All right, so man, you should know that. That's like the fundamental. That's like the basics. That's the basics 101 you learn in trading, right? So basically, one lot, when you have one lot as your position size, volume size, 1 pip equals to 10 into your lot size. So what that means is a simple math, right? Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So your pip value equals to 10 into your lot size. So that means if you're talking about 10 pips, right? 10 pips, and if you're talking about $150, $150, that means you're talking about 10 into, well, if you know maths, you must be better than me. 10 into lot size equals $150. And basically, when you divide 150 by 100, it's 1.5. So your lot size will be 100 and your lot size will be 1.5. That's it. Simple as that. 1.5. Very simple math.
But that lot size would be very, very risky.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not experienced, man, oh my god, you're talking about $150 out of your $1,000 account, right? That's like 15%, isn't it?
That is like a monthly goal on that kind of balance.
Yeah. Man, you're talking about blowing up 15% in a day? Oh my god. If you're gonna blow 15% in a day, guess how many chances you have? Less than 6 chances to blow your account. Allow yourself a higher number of chances to revive in the market. 6 chances is not enough, man. Oh my god. Oh no. A big no-no. Nasir is saying, yes, sorry, I used to trade on margin and I'm new to MetaTrader. New explanation. Thank you, sir. No worries. Yeah, I mean, don't over leverage. If you're just learning, because the way you're talking, I mean, you're just learning, right? So you should be first learning the technicalities, the basic technical parts of the basic mechanism of your terminal before you could trade. Don't think about higher lots. Don't think about the monetary value right at the beginning. Trust me. If somebody's going to tell you, hey man, just trade on the basis of some monetary value, you're going to lose a lot of money. And I'm not even kidding. You're going to lose a lot of money. At the beginning, you should be thinking about how can I work this mechanism? How can I actually execute, enter, exit, learn to cut losses, and just practice on a very micro lot. Maybe 0.01 or not even 0.01. Just paper trade until you got your biases correct. And this is something I've been talking about in my group forever. I tell my people that before you place a trade, you need to have your bias correct at least 80% of the time. Doesn't matter if you took a trade, you need to have an analysis to back it up with. And you need to tell me that, hey, my bias was buy. Why was it buy? Because of this, because of this, because of that. And that's why I took a trade. Yeah. So, man, you need to get your bias correct. You need to get your experiences right in the market. And that's it. All right. So gold is heading back to its course again. And we are 29 minutes away from the NYSE. Anticipating some volume out of NYSE. Obviously, this is Tuesday. Yesterday was an ugly day. No volume at all. Zero volume. Gold, previous 4-hour candle closed dodgy right at this rejection area. But we still have chances to push up in gold. 2-hour candle closed bullish, a clear support area right here. We are pushing up here. Beautiful. Pound yen, pound yen, pound yen. Yep, gold is pushing up. Oh wow, pound yen is continuing bearish. Pound yen is continuing bearish here. Rejecting the top of 157.920 at this point in time. Hourly candle is clearly rejecting it. Hourly candle has also broken the lower the previous hourly candle. So it's getting interesting. Beginning of the new 4-hour candle. This 4-hour candle made a top wick, showing signs of continuation. On a lower time frame, seems like a rejection, and it's actually doing what we said. The next fresh 4-hour candle is technically dipping lower. This is what we were waiting for, and that's what's happening right now. Pound USD is something similar. Gold, again, one more time, rejecting the top part of the channel. Wow, gold's price action was pretty beautiful. There was some volatility with this minor news release, building permit and housing starts. All right, so we are seeing the NYSE retracement one more time. I'll be back in just a second. All right. We are back again. Oh, our pound yen is us. Gold is all right. Grabbing some liquidity from the bottom one more time. Pound yen. Let's look at pound yen. Pound yen 4 hour has retraced pretty heavy. All right, so we might push up. So we'd love to see some sort of hint of support. So let's see. 1 hour. 1 hour is pretty bearish. Broke the low. Did some fake out on the top. So we'd love to see a support than anything else. 15-minute candle rejecting the top at this point in time. Not a very good sign. Previous 15-minute candle closed with a wick at the bottom, showing signs of continuation on the downside. This is a pretty hard situation right here because we recently broke above 157.690 sort of area. Also broke below this support area right here. 15-minute support area. This is the support area that we broke. This 15-minute candle is retesting that support area, trying to push down at this point in time. And we do have clear traffic on the left-hand side. All right, pound USD doing something similar. Pound AUD, pound CAD, pound gold, pound yen. I'm actually thinking about sales here. Thinking about sales. A scalping sell opportunity. Counter trend trade. Let's see. Wow, pound yen is starting to push down. Rangy. Pound yen, pound yen. NYSE volume at this point in time. Let's see. Are 11 minutes away from the NYSE volume at this point in time. 11 minutes away. Are we gonna get some buys? Are we gonna get some sell? What's gonna happen? Nine minutes away from the NYSE. 9 minutes away. GBPJPY is bullish. Super bullish. 4-hour candle flipping bullish at this point of time. 7 minutes away from NYSE. So the October of the second half, the first initial second half, has been a little difficult because the volume either has been appearing late New York or early New York before pre-New York session, right? So that's pretty hard because we want to see consistent volume, and that's not happening. But the candles are printing a very large, which is good. That's something to note down. I mean, October could be the one of those days where we can capitalize off of a high volume. So the rest of the half has been pretty high volume session. So yeah, keep an eye open for that. Pound yen at this point in time rejecting the bottom. I was looking for sales, it didn't come. Sales never happened. 24 minutes in this second hour of New York session. We are 6 minutes away from the market open, 6 minutes away from the NYSE. Looks like pound yen could still continue its course to move up here. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Oh, pound yen is flipping bullish. Beautiful. $25 minutes. Now 5 more minutes left before the NYSE open. NYSE open. We are patiently waiting for some sort of volume in either of pound yen or gold. Gold has been rejecting the top again. First, because around New York Open, what gold did exactly was it pushed down, grabbed its liquidity and started pushing up. So more than likely NYSE is doing something similar. Is it grabbing liquidity to push even higher? The funny thing is it actually rejected the top part of the channel. The top part of the channel. So are we going to push down? Well, it's too early to call a sell yet. So I have to wait. That's just the simple and basic idea. I have to wait. Because the structure is a bullish structure, and calling a sell right here near a support may not be a correct idea. Well, may not work out, right? And that's what we don't want, especially when the first trade has been a risk management trade. We are 1 minute and 20 seconds away from market NYSE market open. So the 4-hour candle right now has retraced pretty significantly. Calling a buy right now could be a little bit tricky. It's going to be risky, but it might work, right? So we have to be lucky for a buy to work right now. Well, structure makes sense, but technically it should dip even lower. So one of the destination for the candles to dip even lower or attack before moving up is this potential area, 157.345. That means if it's pushing down, well, we just have to see a confident candle close bearish, right? So for a bearish bias, have to see a candle close bearish with a wick at the bottom. And maybe on the break of the low, yes, that could be the NYSE volume trade. But for now, just waiting. If a buy is coming in, we'll have to wait for a confident 15 or a 30-minute candle closing bullish with a wick on the top, right? So that could be a potential higher low. Now, it's very interesting right now. Look at this. This 15-minute candle is very close to this retest area, below the gray area. The question is, in the next 7 seconds, is it going to close bullish with a wick on the top? If that's the case, we can't take a buy. Right, so, ooh, it actually closed in a very delicate situation. This is the NYSE volume. So let's see what this candle is going to do. Is the candle going to make a low wick before pushing up, or is it actually going to break the lows? More than likely, I think it's going to break the lows here. Let's see. Oh, we are starting to push up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. Gold is a little choppy, a little hard to trade right now. A little bit hard. Especially when it's in a range. A little bit hard. Pound USD, pound yen, taking its time. So that's like people, like people in Australia. It's in late time, and you better want to sleep, right? And the move, a lot of moves. That is like the niche move in New York session has happened already. The moves from 157.345, that was the move we were waiting for from yesterday. That has happened already. Move 70 pips, and the candles are retracing, doing its thing. You know, gold has moved, and the trade has happened already. So right now the market's kind of resetting. You know, it's just doing its relief rally. It's just doing its exhaustion sort of a thing. And we haven't seen a lot of volume. This is 1 minute in the NYSE already. And usually what happens is the volume takes some time to kick in, usually 5 to 15 minutes. But we haven't seen a lot of volume. Everything is quite delicate, to be honest. Pound yen is the only thing that's looking pretty decent. A daily high retest does make sense. But yeah, previous 30-minute candle closed with a wick on the bottom. You know, so the body and the wick is in about the same. Yep, it's a very delicate situation right here. Somebody can come and argue with me. They're gonna tell me, hey, you know what, 4-hour candle might flip. But anticipating a 4-hour candle flip, is that logical yet? When the previous candle closed bullish with exhaustion on the top, where we might see technically a deeper retest, a deeper build up before pushing up, right? So yeah, I'm just enjoying the price action, to be honest. Just enjoying the price action. Took my first, actually this was the second trade, pound yen buy that I took. It was the second trade of the day. I took a gold buy as well, and I'm happy with whatever small chunk of profit I've got and enjoying the price action. And I want to see what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. And I'm going to call it a day. Simple as that. Because I don't want to overtrade. Now, a lot of traders fail in this scenario. They're like, hey, you know what? I haven't taken the trade out of my quota. I haven't taken a trade out of my daily risk. I must take a trade. No, it doesn't work like that. You can call it a day without a zero trade. You can't call it a day without any trade. It's just about controlling your habit. If the market is looking funny, if things look like shit, smells like shit, you don't need to taste it. That's it. Very simple. If things look like shit, smells like shit, you don't need to taste it. You better enjoy the price action. If this is your first time looking at the market and seeing this price action, you have to ask your conscious mind, your educated mind, and say, hey, you know what? Is this something I've seen in the past? Maybe. Or if it's a maybe, now the chances of your anticipation has decreased from 80% to 60%. Now, at this point in time, it does look nice as it's building up. You have to wait for the candle close. That's pretty simple, right? So you want to make sure your odds are in your favor. For that, you have to wait for a candle to close. Now, that's where a lot of traders fail, especially when the prices move so significantly. There is a chance that the candles will push up and the daily high will be tested. I am not in this trade. Simple as that. I'm just enjoying the price action. Very simple. Enjoying the price action. We are 4 minutes in the market at this point in time. 4 minutes in the market. Yep. Very delicate situation. Rangy market alert. Rangy market alertio.
Thanos, I'm calling you today.
Beautiful.
I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Have a good night, brother.
Have a good night. Yep. Just don't overtrade. You know,
See
that's
you, good night.
You see you good night. See you good night. That's the simple message that our brothers have passed on, because they're calling it a day. You know, that's. Hey, guys in the YouTube. It's so simple. You don't need to trade if you don't feel like. Simple, right? Now, my friends here in our group are calling it a day. I'm going to call it a day in the next 2 minutes. So, you know, it's just part of the process. It's just part of the growth. You have to ask yourself, are you comfortable with whatever's happening in the market? No, I am not comfortable at all. So, yeah, you got to ask yourself, you got to ask your experience. Is this something you've seen in the past? Well, no, this is not good at all. So kind of have to be okay with just enjoying the price action, or observing what could you have done right in the market, right? What could you have done right in the market? Pretty simple.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby. Yeah.
All right, so the guys in the YouTube, I'm gonna call it a day. We're gonna make this stream much more smoother tomorrow. We'll try and avoid updates in the background. Obviously, that's been causing the stream to lag, and well, that's just what it is, you know. But yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll have a beautiful time. Until then, take care and best of luck. Until then, just train hard, you know, just practice price action, just back test, just collect your datas and collect your experience. Obviously, get your technicality, your technical knowledge of your terminal, of your I would say your maths correct, and that's it. You know, we'll just grow from there. You guys come in, ask questions, and that's it. That's the end of the story. Until then, take care, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful time wherever you guys are, and see you next time. See you, Sabine. See you.